Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, and look who is back.
What's up, bro?
Bernie! It has been about what? Probably about a month, I think, since we've been hanging out. And that's a long time for us. We are normally meeting every week to go ride.
Yeah.
It has been a crazy past couple of weeks. You know, Bernie was first super busy at work, right? Doing doubles.
I was doing doubles. 7 days.
No time off, and then whenever you had time off, all you wanted to do was pretty much just relax.
Yeah.
So there was no bike stuff going on.
Zero.
And then once that kind of opened up, then I got sick. I was down for like a week or a little bit more than a week. Right around that same time,
Pretty close.
Bernie got sick too. So both of us were out for the count.
Yeah, COVID,
couldn't do anything. And so now we finally got some time. And I know a lot of people have been waiting for the Monza Part 2. So we got the Monza. We got good and bad news. So we are doing the Monza 2 video. We're not doing as much as we wanted to because stupid me.
Never read the fine print.
I didn't read the fine print, and I did not pick up a spacer, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. So this video is not going to be quite as long as we wanted it to be. We're both bummed because we really wanted to put on, well, I mean, I'll talk about that in a little bit, but we both wanted to put this one part on. We're not going to do it because I do not have the spacer. So it'll be a little bit shorter of a video. And then I also ordered new bars. I kind of figured out why this bike wasn't as comfortable for me. And you know, part of it was I did add this bent seat post to make it a little easier, to give me a little bit more space. But I was kind of hunched over because the bars are lower. And I ended up ordering a set of new bars, new GT bars, but they won't come in until next week. So there will be a part 3 to this, okay? But anyway, we are gonna do some work on the Monza today.
We're gonna do something.
Bernie, what are we, well, first let's take a look at the parts. So you saw some of this from last time. This is what we wanted to put on today. I got some new GT cranks, Power Series cranks. Nice chrome to kind of fit, you know, the chrome look of the Monza. But I did not think that in using this spider from the Night Bike Company, you know, this is a 24. These are 19, yeah, so this is the Starburst, right? 19, I mean, this is 19, this is 24. I need the adapter that goes in there, and I don't have the adapter.
Because you never read the fine print.
Didn't read the instructions, and so we're not going to be able to do that today. But I'm super excited about this. We're going to be putting on the Paul's Components brakes, taking off the last piece of gold, pretty much, that's on the bike. We're going to swap that out. My new sticker set hasn't come in yet, but I am swapping this out for a blue custom sticker set that's going to be in blue to match everything else. Oh, but I did do some other work without Bernie, so sorry, man. I did not wait for you, and I swapped these out. So this is the Billet BMX chain tensioner with the, they call this these nuts, and it's from Billet BMX. Swap those out. I couldn't wait. I think those look really nice. And then I got the bolts on the front because these are the first things to rust here in Hawaii. But anyway, are we ready, Bernie, to go and at least get these brakes on?
Yeah.
Not quite what we wanted to do, everything what we wanted, but
hey, it's something.
Yeah, and we're gonna get rid of the last, like I said, the last kind of piece of yellow on the Monza. All right. So what do we have to do? Because, you know, I found these brakes because of Bernie. Like, he has his hutch, which is sitting over there, and he put these Paul component brakes, and I thought they were so good. But there is a special way we got to put them on, right? It's not.
Yeah.
There's a definite left and right for the calipers.
And pretty much that's it. I mean, Paul made it so easy for the end user, you know, to install these things. It's like idiot proof. I'm an idiot. Idiot proof. He got it.
I don't know about that, but
I watch plenty of his videos, you know.
but I mean, there is a video online, right?
Yeah.
Isn't there like some video?
Yeah, and it's specific, his product, Motolite. And he's got a video out there on how to install and adjust. It's very simple. Brilliant. The guy is a genius. He's awesome, that guy. I like meet him in person. Yeah, I like meet you, Paul, in person one day.
I don't know if Paul's a subscriber to the channel, but if Paul ever gets this, your stuff is pretty awesome. And we're looking forward to getting this out. All right, so what are we going to do first? We got to...
Let's just remove some of
the
this stuff.
the brake lever loose.
Yeah.
We do have to take off the grip.
We'll do that later.
And we're gonna kind of slide that brake lever over so that we don't, when we're taking off the grip, we don't kind of scratch up the lever. Getting that loosened.
So you can slap
So
that.
now we can kind of take that off of the lever itself. And there's always a little trick to getting that thing out of that little space.
Okay, we power it.
Now I was thinking of swapping this cable and making this blue, but I think it doesn't quite match the blue of the lever, so I think I'm gonna leave it as black, and I'll show you in a little bit.
Don't mind me if you hear me going as the remnants of COVID, hoy. Yay, COVID. So yeah, Kev, what did you do on your COVID days of quarantine?
Man.
I don't know if it's like that in the States, but Hawaii, you gotta hang out at home.
Yeah, it happened on my last week of school, so I missed the whole last 5 days of school. I had to go in, you know, on technically my summer to kind of clean up and stuff. It kind of sucked, man. Didn't get to see my students before they went off for summer, so.
Yeah.
Thankfully, though, didn't give it to anybody else in the house. But have no idea how I got it.
None of us, even me.
Because I still wear my mask.
Even me.
Don't know how I got it.
It's crazy.
All right, so this is Bernie's trick.
Yeah.
Use some rubbing alcohol.
Not this much trick, you guys.
I know, a lot of people are like, just use an air compressor. And that's true. Air compressor probably would be the fastest and easiest way to do it, but. Yeah,
but look, I would have had to fill up the tank. Paul. Oh, Paul means finish.
Yeah.
Done.
That's true, because Bernie has an air compressor, but.
I get plenty. I get that. I get that. Not like they can see them, but.
Yeah.
You know.
But look how fast that was, right? And that took a couple, not even 30 seconds.
Not even.
And it's already off.
Not even.
Right?
Ooh.
So that is what the lever looks like. Really, really high quality.
Yeah.
Right? I mean...
He prides himself in, you know, in the craftsmanship, the CNC, everything.
And didn't you say there were actually ball bearings in there?
This right here is sealed bearings.
Sealed bearings in your brake lever. How's
sealed
that?
bearings. A lot of his parts have integrated sealed bearings in them. If you go and look on his website, he's got clamper brakes, and there are. If you don't want to use hydraulic brakes, you use mechanical brakes, and he's got. I want to buy that product. It's pretty. It's good stuff. Well, Kev, I said I didn't want to be searching for tools, but I forgot that this thing is a different size.
Oh yeah.
As this size, hey. Whatever the number this thing is. Wow, look at that. See, I knew someday you would want to buy a set of Pauls.
Oh yeah, when I saw that you're set on the hutch, I was like, oh, I gotta look. And
Dude,
when I saw that they had colors, I was like, heck yeah.
Dude, you know what else too? They're made in America. Yeah, US of A, buddy.
Of A.
Support the country, man.
Well, another thing is like, so you can go to their website, and I'll have a link there, but I actually ended up picking these up from Planet BMX because Planet BMX had all the colors, whereas Paul's, he didn't have all the colors available on his own site. So a lot of the colored stuff was on, you know, other bike shops. So picked it up from Planet BMX. So we got the grip back on. We got the lever in place. Gonna tighten that thing down. But already, look at that, man. Some nice color.
Sexy added bugger.
Sexy.
Oh, mamma mia. How's that? I'll just leave you there for now, so you're not dangling all over the place. Okay.
All right, so we got the
that.
lever on. Now it's time
Okay.
to start doing some stuff with the calipers.
Okay.
So
Take this guy
loosening
off.
that bolt up to release the cable.
A little bit more. Okay.
And the cable's free.
Yeah.
And then you got some screws.
Excuse me. Take this guy out. Kevin, I don't believe you never read the fine print.
You know, it's on the Night Bike Company website too, but I didn't even think about the cranks. And
Hi, when you go do your homework for crank shopping, you need to look at all of
I know.
all. You have to read it all. You know? Cause I was all excited.
So if you guys are ever going to change some stuff, pay attention to that. So this is a 24-inch 110.
No, it's millimeters.
It's a 110 B. What is that?
BC.
BCD. What does that mean?
BCD is bolt center diameter.
So you see that BCD right there, 110.
Bolt center diameter. And you're going, dude, what you talking about? Okay, you measure from the center of this hole to the center of this hole.
Okay.
Bolt, circle, diameter. Got 'em.
Okay. So that's what BCD stands for. Right. So this one is the 110 BCD with the 24 millimeter bore. That's the space in the middle. You need, because the cranks, it's a 19 millimeter set of cranks, right? The spindle.
19 millimeter, what they referring to as the axle diameter.
So this would be too,
Yeah, see,
right? It's too loose.
it's too loose.
So you need that adapter so that it fills the gap, so that it's not moving all over the
Yeah.
place. So it's kind of bummed we're not gonna be able to put those on with that, because I think it would look
Nice.
pretty freaking sick, right? Look how, this is the polished one.
Hey, we got charm on the
I mean,
hotch.
God, that would look so nice.
These would look nice on the hotch. Sweet.
See, so now, Bernie, you know what that looked like, so
I'm gonna buy me.
you're gonna buy a set.
I'm buying me some.
Planet BMX, or actually, no, that one I got from Pork Chop.
I don't know. Hey, guys, put them in Kevin's comments. I go in Pennsylvania. I like
Yeah, is there
Northern Bike Shop.
anybody, if anybody lives in that area, Bernie's gonna go on a trip. I'm actually gonna go to California and Boston this summer. So I don't know if are there any good bike shops, any places to go ride?
Oh, we're gonna ride too. We're actually gonna be in the I don't know if you guys out there in YouTube land, you guys probably did, watch The Office.
Oh, the Ozark? No. I'm thinking
Holly.
I'm thinking Ozarks. I don't know why I'm thinking like,
Holly. So we're gonna be
The
in
Office.
Holly, Pennsylvania. let me see if I can pronounce it. Lake Wallenpaupack.
What?
So, the beginning of the office, boom, get this sign in front of the lake that says Lake Wallenpaupack. My
That's where
in-laws
you guys
live
gonna
right
be
down the road.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, beautiful place. I'm gonna be the only brown guy though. Whoa, except for the guys that own the Chinese restaurant on the bottom of the hill in town. I don't know, maybe it is my relatives. Cannot be though, I'm Filipino, so. No, nice place up there. They're really friendly. Yeah.
So, bought some new grease. The old one was a little liquefied.
Oh, dude. Second time already.
Second time whacking the bars, dude. Take it easy.
I think it's the COVID, hoy.
Brain fog.
It's the remnants of the COVID. Stupid COVID. Bruh. How am I supposed to lubricate the parts that need to be lubricated when you can't even, like, open this thing?
Just gotta cut them, maybe?
There. We good now.
No, what's in there?
You have to ream them out a little bit. That was fun. Dude, I'm sweating. It's so hot.
It is hot, man. Summer is definitely upon us.
Yes, it is.
Putting a little bit of grease.
Gotta lube them. Lubrication, people. It's a must. Oh, sorry. You don't be able to stop now. So, Kevin, what is the gold side? What side
So
the
was
gold?
the gold side that was left?
I don't know. You sound like you'd question. Are
Okay,
you
so show
100%
the two so that we can see. Okay, so here's what we're talking about, because you don't know, if you don't have these brakes, you're like, what the hell, gold and silver? Okay, so do you see these? What is this? A spring?
Spring
Okay.
tensioner.
So there's a tensioner here. One is gold, one is silver, and it matters which side it actually belongs to. One side is for the left, and I'm gonna go with gold is left. I don't know. Do you
Gold is
remember?
left.
Gold is left. Okay.
Silver is
is right, and that's why they don't match. Because I was thinking, like, why are they different colors? Why don't you just put two silver? But that's why, and it comes with a little, twist tie thing to keep everything together. So gold left, silver right. So
Yeah.
make sure you put the right side on the right.
Yes, the right side on the right. I don't hear my dogs barking. I hope they're not.
Or the right side on the left. I don't know. Wait, is gold left? Fog already. COVID fog.
COVID fog. COVID fog.
Fog.
COVID fog.
Alright, so
COVID fog.
okay, let's see if I can get a better view there.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. Aye, what are bolts? Oops. Hold on. You need the hardware.
Okay, so it comes with a little package.
Oh, this package remind me of, when you small kid time and you go buy lihi mui lara from the crack seed store.
Yeah.
Look like, no?
Lihimui is like a plum seed that
Yeah.
you could get. They used to come in jars, right? Remember when they would come in jars?
Yeah, they would come in.
And then you would get a scoop, and then you can pour it into a bag, and then they weigh the bag, and it's cost by the pound.
It's a Hawaii thing.
Yeah.
You'd go into these little mom and pop stores and, hey, candy store. Yeah. But yeah, Lee Mui.
So now we got the bolt. Does that bolt need grease or no need? When you put it inside of this thing.
You could. Since you'd buy them, I'm gonna put them. Might as well make use of your money, yeah? Why not?
I'm just thinking,
You know.
seeing as how in our last video we forgot to grease
You know, I was all on as
the pedals, and we had to go back and put that back on, Figure, okay, we won't make that mistake again.
Yeah. Fun times.
Get all excited, putting bike
Practice
parts
makes
on.
perfect.
Is what happens.
That's what happened. You get all excited. You want to just like put stuff on, and you realize, damn it, Janet, I forgot. That's all, buddy.
All right, so we got one side on. Remember, gold is on the left.
Paul did not utilize these, whatever these brake things are
See,
called.
now I'm the one whacking the handlebars. Don't forget the screw.
Don't forget the screw. So I know you guys out there in YouTube vision, YouTube land, are thinking, dude, those are sweet. You just put the other ones on. What makes these things so nice? Well, I'm going to show you right now. So, I mean, look at this stuff. They put O-ring inside so it doesn't get contaminants in here. This bushing, moves. Another O-ring here. It's just well made. This thing is sick. Crazy. But yeah, they put this little...
So I see that, so there's like a little, what we call a puka, or a hole for, you see where the spring is? And then there's a hole machined into that little nut on top of it.
Basically,
Nice.
You're not using these things.
Okay.
Yeah. And, it's funny, when I first had these, so I'm going, all right, there's this thing. Oh, maybe you put this thing in here like this, right?
Oh, inside, yeah, like that hole
Yeah.
to that hole.
But, yeah, work.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way.
So, thanks to YouTube, I
Watch the video.
watched Paul's video, and I had actually learned something.
There you go.
Those instructional videos are pretty damn cool. There's a lot of stuff I'd learned on YouTube, like how to work on bikes.
Yeah, YouTube's a great resource
Man,
for all kinds of stuff,
If
right?
if only had YouTube back in the 80s.
Oh my God.
Man, by now I'd know how to lace my own wheels.
Yeah, that's the next thing Bernie and I want to try, is to like lace up our own wheels. But that's a whole nother set of issues and parts and stuff that you're gonna need. Okay, we had an issue with the battery and overheated the GoPro, which is the first time that has ever happened. But we had to kind of cool the camera down, stick it actually in the refrigerator to bring the temperature down a little bit so that we can continue recording. All right, so we got the two sides on, but I want you to explain. See, and I hit the handlebars again.
Yeah, that's how.
All right, so I want you to pay attention to this. Okay, so we got the caliper on here, but you notice, like, when I saw this for the first time, I was like, is it supposed to be that loose? And you're like, no. Explain that.
Okay, the way this thing
And look at
is.
me getting caught someplace else down there too. Okay.
Now, I'm not Paul, but I was explaining to Kevin that the spring is basically,
Yeah, do you see how loose that is?
it's loose.
It seems like something's wrong with that, right?
But because it's not adjusted properly, because
Yeah.
it doesn't belong here.
Yeah, see, that's
It
too
belongs
far.
here.
Yeah,
Now, look at your spring.
look how tight that is
It's
right
tight.
now. Yeah,
Because now you're unwinding the tension on the spring. It has no tension right now.
yeah.
And when you unwind it, it has force
Yeah.
now. And
Yep.
it wants to bring it back out. See? Press your brake, let go of your brake. Press your brake, let go of your brake.
Yeah,
And
and that's why it looks as loose as it does right now.
the guy's a genius, man. He figured out, basically, my interpretation, it's basically upside down. Because right side up, you would utilize these tabs traditionally, and you would have the spring in the hole, and then you would normally cinch it down, and you could adjust tension from using these holes, but Paul made it to where you don't utilize this, and you're adjusting it up here, which is more universal because it'll apply to basically any bike with these style of brakes.
Do these need to come off then?
They cannot, because they're welded to the bike.
No, but so this little piece right here.
Yeah.
Because this looks like this could come out right there.
Okay, so if you look on the hutch, it's the same thing. You can't even take this out because it's a whole bracket. Yeah, you're basically just not using this whole thing at all. So that is
So that's how the tension gets put into the caliper.
Yeah.
Right. So now it's a matter of fine tuning this so that because you can adjust this.
Yeah, you can
to make the tension less because I don't know that we need that much
no.
tension on there.
I just
right?
needed a reference
Yeah.
where it starts to get tight. So basically, what I'm gonna do when I'm ready, not now, because I still get something for do. Basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give it I'll probably set it there or there, something like that. But I'm gonna turn this and just take up the tension, something like that.
Okay.
Somebody out there. So the kit comes with the noodle.
Okay. That's called a noodle. That's the new one.
Unless I'm wrong, but I think that's what they call it. So this guy used to go like that, and this guy
Gonna take its place.
is gonna take its place. So we gotta cut this piece off.
And I'm gonna hope because that was already a really short cable run, and I'm gonna hope that we got enough cable. Otherwise,
Well, guess what? I caught him already.
yeah.
Too late.
So I'm gonna take that one off. I think it's, yeah. Is it that way?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I had to fight this to get through here.
Because it has a little kink in that, yeah.
Yeah. There.
Okay.
Oh, I did all that without my glasses.
Old man status, that's why.
Bruh. You know, I'm not the hat person, but COVID had like, I don't can cut my hair.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen your hair that long.
I say full on old man, so I gotta make like a 19 years older. And they don't make hats for my little cranium.
I know, your head is so small.
Yeah.
The ProTech helmets, you wear like an extra small, huh?
Yeah. I wear
Like,
extra small.
It's like a kid size.
It is the kid
Like,
size, dude.
I don't think I could even put that over part of my head. Like, it is so small.
Oh, I put this on last.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty.
All right, so is it the pads?
The pads, yeah. We do pads.
So we got some new cool stops.
So the cool
Look how
stop,
big these are.
they're going to give you instructions too for
Yeah, do you see the arrow?
for how to do this stuff.
So this is going to be on this side,
Yeah.
if you want to take that one. And then this thing is adjustable. So you can get this. Ooh, I'm kind of worried about scratching that up.
I know, look. It was over here originally.
Yeah. Because you can tighten this down too to get it exactly where you need to go.
Mm-hmm.
So as you can kind of see.
Wow, cool. These things are like knurled. They're knurled.
Yeah, I always have like.
So these pieces, like when you
Okay,
cinch them
where
down.
exactly do you know which ones go on the inside and which ones go on the outside? That's always sometimes a mystery, but.
Wait. It's tripping over here. Okay, how I want to do this now?
Yeah.
Trick question today.
So even though this is gonna be, we're just putting on the Paul brakes, this is still gonna be a really long video because it's not that simple.
Nah, it's easy, but the GoPro had died on us. I would have been done already. But you know, we gotta somehow figure out something. Like we no more the crank parts, so,
So you can cinch this guy down, right?
yeah. I learned this part from Paul's video. I go, oh, that's pretty cool.
You got it
Because
exactly where you want it, right on the rim.
yeah. I kind of want this a little bit more down.
Yeah, you don't want it rubbing the tire.
Okay. How's that?
Looks good.
Okay.
So that gets.
You give me the wrong one.
Is it the wrong one? Oh, you know what? I was giving you one for the top. That's why.
No, I like this guy first, so it doesn't move around when I do the top, like so. There. Okay.
Okay.
So we have this set.
We got one side.
The hell? Okay.
Okay.
And then we can go back and actually cinch them down some more.
Oh no, this. Come around on this side instead. Lighting is better. I know, this is gonna be like a 30-minute video just on how to install Paul brakes.
I hope you guys not bored. Sorry, yeah. You guys would probably fast forward this till you get to this part right here. Okay, how I did that one now? Wait. Oh, this way. That.
Yeah,
That.
there you go. Official parts stand for
Yeah.
Bernie's garage. My hand.
Will somebody just like turn off your stupid alarm?
Dogs are hearing all the action out in the yard.
Yeah.
So again, lining up exactly where you want.
That sounds good there, right there.
I don't know why, because there's a guy next door building a wall, and he has some sort of like speaker on that's playing some sort of a podcast or something, or somebody's talking. I don't know.
Maybe he watching an instructional video on how to build a wall.
Alright, so we're tightening that up. Getting that tight.
Okay.
And we're almost done, because it's gonna, watch, you gotta see how amazing this thing is
Okay.
once we,
For some reason, I need to readjust because all the pads are hitting the tire.
and I'm wondering if it's just because it's just so close, you don't have a lot of space, you know,
Yeah.
to begin with.
Yeah.
That's what I was worried about, because even on the other side, like, there's not a lot of space, right? Like, look how wide these have to be, and they're touching already. You see this? So I'm wondering if we gotta take out some of the spacers,
Yeah, we gotta.
because that is just there's just too much space here.
We gotta. Okay, so basically what we gotta do is
All right, so I think we're gonna have to like
we gotta play with
cut
them.
that down, because it's too wide. All right, so we are competing with the neighbor who has a speaker on.
The dog
Dogs are going
barking.
nuts. But here's what we had to do. So the spacers were just too thick. We couldn't put the fat one here. We had to swap it. Put the skinny spacer on the inside, the thicker one on the outside. Bernie's got that all kind of cinched up. That looks really good. And
And the reason why we did that is these V brakes with the fat spacer on the bottom would bring the arm out this way, which would be
it was a little bit too much. Way too much. Yeah.
And when you're riding your bike, guarantee your leg can hit this,
Yeah.
your shoe. So, you know,
Gotta bring that in.
yeah,
So
we gotta
that's
still
why.
do some good little bit small kind of adjustments
On the tension, yeah.
on this
Yeah.
area.
So the way that the Pauls work is that you have the brake pad is attached to this bracket, and then this bracket through that bolt can slide up or down, you know, on the caliper, depending upon the size of your wheel and how everything is you know, built, I guess, for your different bikes. So that's how it does it.
Yeah, it gives you plenty of
You got complete
space.
control,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
So this guy needs just some adjustment because it's
Yeah, this one's a little not quite. The tension isn't strong enough.
well, it's not, it's kind of cockeyed. I'm looking at
Even
it.
like on this one, I can feel like you can definitely feel the tension here.
Yeah. So
and then this one, nothing.
I need to get
There's
this
nothing.
the same as this.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, this is basically halfway there. So we just gotta do some minor adjustments, small kind.
And Bernie's got the same stand that I have, that $99 stand. You can check out the video. I'll put that in a link if you want to see more information about this particular stand. This thing has been pretty solid for the stuff that we're doing.
It is pretty solid. Okay, so what we need to do,
Gotta adjust the...
I gotta adjust all of this. First gotta adjust these, and then gotta adjust these. It's weird, like I had this side pretty much how I wanted them, and then all of a sudden it's not working out.
You have to adjust the tension first? No.
No, you want to center, you want to get the brake pad
On the rim where
on
you
the
want
rim
it.
first, and then you button everything up, and then you,
And then you can kind of mess with the tension.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So we just cinch this down for the, alright. The viewer's going, man, these guys take a long time for do brakes.
Yeah. Normally this wouldn't take that long.
Yeah.
But we only got about 60% battery, so we're gonna have to like not take too much longer. Cause that other battery, I don't know, something's wrong with it.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm good where it's at. So
All right, so the brake pad's adjusted good on that side. Now it's a matter of adjusting, trying to get a little bit more tension in that side.
okay, this guy. That's tight. I'll make sure everything is tight. Tight,
If you were a more experienced mechanic,
tight.
probably could finish this a lot faster, but we're having fun too though, so.
Yeah, it's right. We are.
We haven't seen each other in a month.
Right? Crazy. Okay. There.
But then, don't forget, this gotta go in here, yeah?
Yeah. I just like put this guy like that for now. Like see. Oh yeah, look Okay. Okay.
Okay, so that seems pretty good.
All right.
We'll come back to the front. I'm gonna stay away from the bar so I don't whack that bar for the 5th time today.
I know, yeah. Wherever the handlebars stay, you or me, we normally whack that thing. Grease. I like grease them fast, guy.
Okay. Put a little bit of grease. It's always good to. You know what you can also do is shoot some tri-flow in there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Tri-flow works pretty good too.
Well, you know,
Just
we
to kind of keep that.
get this thing like.
So you line things up. Get that in there. Lever's looking nice. Looking nice. Look at that.
Okay, this is the fun part right here. This is the fun part right here.
Because, ooh, that bugger is gonna be, might not be long enough. That's what I was worried about.
Okay, so this is the part where we adjust. So I'm trying to copy how it was stock. If I can get my tool out of my pocket. Okay.
Is there any puka for that? No. No hole.
No.
It
It's
looks like
machined.
it looks like, oh, there's like a, there's a part for the,
Yeah, the cables sit in the arm.
Oh, okay. Because that doesn't seem like it's holding on to the cable that much. You look at how little that is.
Yeah.
But, yeah, okay.
Nuts, yeah. Okay. Okay.
How does it feel back here?
I'm not done yet. you might have thrown my adjustment out. It's like one little kid trying to. No, you're looking up in your present.
And I squeezed it, and it might have messed up his. This is why it takes so long.
See, you get all excited. Easy, partner. Easy.
So again, trying to find that proper placement to adjust the tension so it sits. So you get the pad sitting right off the rim with enough play.
When I get the pad situated without, you know, the cable on and all that, was good. But now it touches the rim. Yeah. See, so right there's it touching right there. I gotta adjust this guy.
Is the tire? The tire's pretty good, right? The tire's pretty centered. Yeah.
No, everything is good. It's just moving the
sometimes
adjustment.
you can have this off.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't do a good job in centering your wheel, then your wheel can be, you know, pushing more to one side than the other, and that can throw off the brakes. But I kind of tried to do as good a job as I could, and having the chain tensioners, you know, helped, because then I could adjust through here, and then, you know, that kept this tight enough, and then all I had to do was just kind of worry about making sure it was straight. So we're getting there.
Slowly. Slowly. This part right here is just all of, you know, figuring out the spacing. I mean, it's legit gonna take long, this part. Okay, so let's see.
All right, so after some adjustments, you know, that was kind of boring, so I stopped recording that part. But, you know, Bernie took some time to kind of get it in, you know, tension correct, the pad's in the right spot. The rim is a little off-centered, a little bit. So, but right now it's not touching, so we're good. And then up here on the lever feels good. So I think we're done, man.
The lever feels good. This This actuation is good. You know, they both go in and they both come out.
Yep.
So the brake's working properly.
So I think it's looking pretty solid.
Yeah. I mean, anything can be a factor of why it robs sometimes and why it doesn't, because, you know, you have cable.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, it's as best as it can be. And you're riding, so it's not like you're feeling them. I mean, if there was drag,
Yeah, if it was really
then we
grabbing,
gotta
then
do
yeah.
we gotta really look at it and adjust again. But
that's with the ride out supply freewheel.
I mean,
So part 2 is pretty much done. Just to kind of recap what we've done, added the Billet BMX chain tensioners and these axle nuts. They're actually called these nuts. I'm not making that up. It's actually, that's what they're called.
whose nuts?
These nuts. So added that on my own prior to today. And then today, Bernie was able to put on the Paul component brakes. Beautiful. I mean, just everything is just done so well that I mean, they're pricey. They're not cheap. They're not cheap, right?
They're not cheap by all means.
Yeah, but I mean, you look at the quality of,
you get what you pay for.
Yeah, 100%. This stuff is really nice.
And they're made in America. America, guys, America.
Yeah.
U.S. of A.
We also changed out the brake pads. We got cool stops. The other ones are cool stops too, but these ones are a little bit wider. We weren't able to change the cranks because I did not get that spacer.
You wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to. There'll be a part 3 to this video.
Unless we can find a bike shop today to get them.
Yeah, probably not. But I also have bars that I mentioned earlier. I picked up some bars that have a 2-inch higher rise because I kind of felt like when I'm riding this bike, I'm hunched over a lot, and so my hands, my wrists are kind of a little bit sore, and kind of figured it out. I think it's the bars. So we got the bars, then I'll change the grips because I did find the Amy two-tone, right, in black and blue. We're looking for these for a while. Finally found them. And then we'll change the cranks and the spider once I get that spacer, and that'll be part 3. Okay? All right. So, not quite doing everything that we wanted to, but that's all right because we got the hangout today.
Yeah.
Talk bikes. We got the Monza looking really good with the blue. I think by the time we get to part 3, I'm hoping to have the blue set of stickers too, because I'm having a friend that is gonna redo the stickers for me in blue instead. All right, so
time to test them out.
Time to test it out.
Yeah.
Get out for a spin.
Okay, let me know how your brakes work.
Wow.
You gotta break those puppies in, man.
Kind of sound like John up in the mountains that time we were
I know,
riding.
that thing was like...
That thing was so loud.
I think you gotta ride down the hill from my house and break them in.
Those brake pads are not... Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, it's been such a long time since I've been on a freaking bicycle.
Figure it's been for you. Like I've been riding, I've been having couple like just on my own.
Yeah.
But you haven't had anything.
Nothing.
All right, guys. So if you stuck around this long, again, thank you so much. We appreciate all the comments.
Yeah.
you know, all of you guys that are like, hey, when's part 2 coming out, and when's Bernie opening back up? We appreciate that. We love all the comments that you guys are leaving.
Thank you very much.
The views. So thank you guys so much for supporting this tiny little channel. If there's other guys that are our age that you know of, send them our way. We'd love to kind of help out as many people like us, old dudes, kind of getting back into BMX. So until next time, until we can get that stupid spacer in.
Until Kevin go.
Until I read the directions.
Yeah.
And get that new spacer in. We will see you on the next one. So take care of one another. Be safe. And aloha.
Aloha.
Mahalo.